I have such a hilarious run set up here. And so the main goal I have for this run is, oh my god, Sprouting's investment, is I don't plan on dealing any direct damage whatsoever. I'm just going to kill everyone through the use of debuffs. And to do so, we're using effective criticism because that's basically the way how this goes. Unfortunately, yeah, bombs can also get kills, but I'm going to be trying to not take anything which is going to directly either improve my damage or improve my bomb damage kind of thing. So Spreading's investment is a great way to go because that's just going to give me a whole bunch of cash, which is perfect because I really want a whole bunch of cash. We do lack a lot of healing for the most part now, so let's kind of try to find a cookie. Yuck. Technically, I can actually pick up a bull lightning. Can't pick that up. And unfortunately, because I missed there, it means I now have to go there. And what the hell is this map? This is a very bad map. Almost nothing on it. Yeah. I have refloss the stone for a bit of cash, and the rest of the stuff is basically just trying to build towards the idea that I have. I've done this run in the past before, but it has a very noticeable change now with the stupid orbs. Because I was just looking for an orb which could deal 0 damage as long as I didn't improve the damage through any means. And Dupe Orb is a fun orb that meets that benefit. And I don't feel like I'm not going to get to play with Dupe Orb anywhere near enough. Also, yeah, some elite fights are going to suck, and some are going to be like Minotaur, where we're just going to spam land Bramble, I presume, and it's going to be a pretty miserable fight for him, which is great because that means it's an amazing fight for us. I'm just going to stock up my cash, though, I think. Yeah. One of the my absolute favorite things about this run, and a big part of the reason as to why I'm so excited to do it, is that it's pretty common to kill enemies via via Bramble with this run, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, that's one thing that I'm really, really looking forward to because it's super fun to kill enemies with Bramble. But it's also incredibly hard. Well, one sec. Well, that is some more healing, but exactly what I'm looking for. Duplicate. A random duplicate. Oh, come on, man. At least I can remove from my deck, but still. I guess the Pebble and Horrible both would have been worse, but still. Yeah, and the big problem with trying to kill enemies with Bramble is, yeah, it's probably just going to kill them via Spinfection. Like, they actually need to have a pretty decent health pool to live the Spinfection and be able to have an enemy pass through them. I love the cash generation we have. It's actually crazy. Kind of unfortunate the shop was so early on because we totally could find them later on. Yeah. One way you can completely safeguard this run if you just want to have fun is if you give yourself a starting cookie as well. That'll basically just give you infinite cash and infinite health, and you basically won't have to worry too much. Like I have the Reflosser Stone mostly just because it's fun to have Reflosser Stone. I don't need to have it, but it just improves like this run. The run just feels so much better because of Reflosser Stone. Like yeah, it does technically improve my strength dramatically, but I'm not here to lose the run. I'm here to have fun, and applying a whole bunch of debuffs is certainly very fun. Just unfortunately, generally not the strongest thing you can be doing. Depends on what debuffs you're applying, how you're applying them, and who they're against. And that's just a lot of the restrictions. Looks like the blind is stacking up though, and blind actually matters against this boss until he reaches you, which is cool. We are losing this infection crazy fast, and unfortunately the transparency and the exploitable are both completely useless debuffs. Usually it's certainly not the case, but especially for a boss fight, it is the case. And if we could get a cake this run, that would be cool. Problem is it's impossible to get this infection to scale up against this guy because he just immediately gets rid of it. Which most of the time I felt is a benefit, but not all of the time. I would really love to be laying some more Bramble things. I should have done some more upgrades, I think. I think that would have been quite a good idea. Thank you, I was really hoping for that proc. Whoa! Damn, looks like he got to me already though. Not ideal. I'm just gonna get absolutely slammed for a bit here, aren't I? Spinfection is the only way to do damage, is pretty brutal, huh? Wait, how do I... Oh, I have pollution? Oh, from the chest piece, cool. That's nice, but don't have too many ways to actually regain that health, so it's still very scary. I may have to shoot egg here, actually. Which is fine, it's just not ideal. Yes. Oh, I guess the bombs matter a lot, don't they? Oh, 15 spinfection. We finally got that spinfection number up. I guess I can do some upgrades now since that fight would have absolutely loved upgrades. We'll pick up Jubal. Jubal's actually nuts for Leaks of Later comps. It's actually so good. So yeah, I'll take that. And yeah, I think we're going to really need those level 3 Jubilobs pretty soon. Oh, no snipes? Oh, that's actually really bad. Yeah, that's actually horrible. Just like this shot. Surely, right? I think that this is probably better. Okay, there we go. We got him. Oh my god, he jumps over the bramble. Oh, that's funny. Looks like we're going left. Yes. One of the really nice things about these guys is once you land a bramble on them, they kind of tag you, which is absolutely perfect. Man, 941 cash, by the way. I should probably be pressing the heal button a bit more. In fact, I should probably press it right now. Fine, I see how it is. I just kind of don't want to die to like a random area 2 map that steals a ton of health from you because, you know, there are a whole bunch of those. I mean, if we get a bramble, yeah, that we just completely stop them from coming in, which is kind of neat, I guess. We have a lot of question marks. Yeah, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 question marks. Chance that we get Chef is pretty good, but it's probably not happening. I feel like I've been getting Chef quite a bit recently. And I'll be very happy for this run to be another one, because having plus 50 max health would actually be massive for this run. Actually so good. Gives me time to scale up my blind and stuff. Because blind is a pretty good way to grant you some health, but it's not the most consistent and it does take some time to actually get there. I really need to go to some more stores. I have the cash, I just do not actually have the store potential because, yeah, I'm just not able to go to stores, unfortunately. Great stuff. Another level 3. I forgot. I keep acting as if I have navigation inflation, but I don't. Oh my god, that was actually trying to go through. Wait, health actually matters so much. What am I doing? Yeah. Yeah, what am I doing? Jesus. Let's block their spawn, please. Nice. I'll take it. That gives me some time to generate... what? Generate cash? I don't know. It gives me time to pop the bombs, which is not technically what I want to be doing. Wait, I'm still targeting the wrong enemy then. I meant to change my targets. Yeah, but I'm definitely targeting you now. Perfect. Give me that sweet, sweet dog, damn. 24 blind. You want to give that to me? Nice. Yes, it is going to deal damage here, but he's going to die to spin infection anyway, so whatever. And I've got the egg, so I don't want to shoot the egg is the thing. Because if the egg hadn't been there, I definitely wouldn't have shot the pebble, but unfortunately, until I removed that, like, I just haven't been able to get to a store yet. This is a really bad seed for early stores, apparently. Oh. I got to move? Unfortunate. Oh, what? I was hoping it would hit that. Oh well. There are so many cool crit passives I could get as well. Like, imagine I got whenever you crit gain Temple Illusion. That would be awesome. Just absolutely not getting any blind. I would also love Musket Story. Musket Story dramatically increases your spinfection damage, which is honestly what we'll probably need against Team Wall, because so far our shots are not going to be beating Team Wall, even with Jupiter. Perfect. Look, at least our navigation is there, right? That's what counts. Plus 342. God, if I didn't get this just before the store, I would totally take it, but unfortunately I got it just before the store. So I kinda can't. Bomb damage increases by 10. Fine, I'll take it, but that's only because I want to decrease the passive chances. It doesn't affect my run too much, so I think it's pretty fine. It's just not achieving anything, is it? Yay, we'll take the perfect forger because we're definitely going to be adding orbs to our deck. Give me a good fight like this. Yeah, good. I think this is just a pretty amazing fight for us. Demon in hand is probably the best. I don't know. With this guy, we kind of want to hit our blind. And we've been doing a really good job of not hitting our blind recently. I'll start focusing more on upgrading, I guess. I have a lot of spare cash laying around. There's not much point in me holding it up anymore. I should spend a lot of it. Yeah, I technically have no extra fights, so I want full level 3 Jupiter orbs, so I'm doing at least 3. Yeah. 3 upgrades is pretty fine. Nice, looks like they're basically dead next shot. Yeah, okay. I was hoping I'd hit a bit more Spinfection after that point, but I didn't. I don't think I've seen someone be killed off by Bramble yet, which is really unfortunate. I was getting it quite easily the last time I tried this run, but seems like that is not this time. Spiffy crit. Yeah, technically it's a debuff passive that I'm trying to do a debuff run, but unfortunately it's just not going to be applying. Terrible removal was nice. It wasn't as mandatory as the pebble removal because the pebble was actually dealing damage, but still very useful. Ring of Pain for a bit rarer, it doesn't really matter. Fight. Look, as long as we hit our brambles here, we're fine. Oh, that's some brambles. I like that. Unfortunately, again, these guys can't take damage from bramble. They just jump right over it. Good news is okay. I mean, it was handy, that's for sure. That guy was 1 turn slower, which actually means that maybe no one gets to me, right? So that's actually very cool. Bramble against these guys has always just been super nice because it straight up prevents their attack. And like, sure, it doesn't actually... Oh no, they jump over. That's basically normal for Bramble, it just means they're not dealing the damage, which is kind of unfortunate because I kind of love Bramble damage in this run. There should be a passive which is just like Bramble damage is times by 10. Just incredibly unsubtle, and you know, that probably wouldn't even make Bramble that playable. Since it's not really increasing the reason why you take Bramble, it's just increasing a neat part of Bramble. Since I don't think people actually take Bramble for the 10 damage effect. I mean, in theory it's kind of nice, but if you can't get tons of it, it sounds pretty useless. We just have a slight bit of cash. Can't imagine a Spintress payment. That would defeat the purpose of this run, but it would also be very funny. Okay, so we're meant to get enough Spinfection to beat... That just sounds impossible. I mean, whatever, I guess I have to try. I need either Crystal Catalyst or Mask of Sorrow. And without that, I'm basically just doomed. Oh, this is a pretty perfect boss fight for us, yeah. Turns out it's not Shield Mage, it's Resistance Knight, that's good for us. We are permanently stuck on this map, though. It's kind of funny. Actually, kind of unfortunate because, okay, that was just fine. Nice. Actually, this fight will take a bit. Perfect. Alright, no more orbs to upgrade, no point in healing. I did get rid of the egg from my deck. I mean, look, I think I do just lose against Demon, which is unfortunate, but Modifier would allow me to win. Incredibly unfortunate. We'll try our best, but unfortunately we don't have Mask of Sorrow, which is kind of necessary if I think we actually want to be able to beat Demon. Also, we need to not have this happen. This is just actually, you know... I think I'm going to lose anyway, so I'm fine to just do that. Cool. Yeah, let's see what you can do. I mean, look, that much Spinfection already is exactly what we need. I guess that's because Blind can't land, it is pretty useful, isn't it? Actually, you know what? Maybe this isn't as doomed as I thought. Deemwall has a very solid map for hitting tons of pegs. That's always been one of the nice things about him. But it's still always been a fight that you've really wanted scaling for. Actually, why does this look fine? Did I overestimate things? I thought the run was over. Oh my god. I probably didn't even need to reset. Oh my god. Like, he's taking 500 damage per turn, effectively. Oh my god, look at that. Imagine if I hit him with one crit. Like, imagine if I'd taken the Molly Flower there. Oh my god, that would be crazy. I believe the last time I did this run, I actually just straight up used potion balls because, you know, that's a very effective way to make sure you're not dealing damage. I decided I didn't want to use potion balls this run though because I use potion balls a lot. And it gives a chance for an orb like Jupiter Orb to shine where I really don't get to use Jupiter Orb that much. I thought this fight was going to be so much harder, you know? It really did. Apparently this fight's just incredibly easy and we have 2,000% more damage on our crits. Jesus. Heavy hand. Hey, this actually, yeah, I'm just taking this because, we got cheesed out game plan of I don't want bombs killing enemies. Yes. Let's just stop them in their tracks. You know what? 9 Bramble will do that for you. It certainly will. Nice. Now we just have to deal with these guys. Oh, I guess taking the Ring of Pain does actually mean that we do have ultimate killing sources. Which is not what we're aiming for, but, you know, that's therefore for dealing damage to us, right? That's how it works. 5 Bramble, 7 Bramble, still very impressive stuff. They're just stuck there for a while. Well, I guess if I reload it, so almost off immediately. I feel like it would make a lot of sense if Spin Fiction also ticked down twice as fast on these guys. Like it does on the slime guy. Area 1 Forest Boss. Wait, not Evergadra. What? I don't actually remember what the slime's called. What's the red slime called? Yeah. Doesn't really matter. Oh. If I can do that shot more consistently, I actually really do, because it is a good shot to be able to do if you can actually get on the bottom rung consistently. Which you probably can, to be honest. I just don't, because I didn't know it was a shot. God, we have so many like transparency and exploitable debuffs, and they just don't matter. Still no cookie, by the way. Double stall? Yeah, it's double stall, but it's 0 elite because of that, which is like, can you just give me some elites and some stalls, please? Oh well. I felt like my stall luck this run has just been absolutely trash, which makes sense because, you know, look at how much cash I got, right? Man, I would have had a lot of crit damage this run, huh? Crazy amount of damage. But I mean, again, it's the crit setup, so what do you expect? If I'd actually taken the one spin per proc though, as well as the oh, I did take these. It's just such an insane combo to be able to pull off. Kind of want more Jupiter Orbs in my deck. Very, very sad that we had to duplicate that terrible. Because if that had been a Jupiter, that would have been so good, actually. How are you missing? Thank you. Stopping them in their tracks. Pump definitely does have cool stuff it can do, just tends to take a while. Which is unfortunate. 52 blind, by the way. Let's get working on this guy because Infection's going to finish off that first go. $68 blind. Even if he would get to us, he wouldn't actually be able to hit us. It's just, you know, he's also never going to be able to get to us. Because single target enemies is where this kind of setup really thrives. Although if they're ranged or they just have one shot or immune to Bramble, you know, matters a whole lot less. It just so happens we've had to deal with quite a few of each of those. I love that, just plus 1359, like, don't mind if I do. That should basically just be plus 1 Jupiter until I can get rid of the terrible, though. I really don't want duplicating a terrible or horrible. Sucks, but I have access to a lot of healing because I can press the button. Having 10k cash really does help with allowing you to press the button. EP refresh heal, that's plus 1 refresh source on a reload. I'm sure that'll be important, right? Hive Total would have been cool earlier. Don't need it anywhere near as much, especially since, you know, I mean, look, I would allow myself to pick up a Jupiter if I found one. I just, kinda can't find one because, again, this run is using a Peglin, or I don't know if you can actually find the old one Spinventer. I don't think you can, which is a shame because it would be an awesome Spinventer. But yeah. Wait, oh, I can't change my target. Oh, that's rude. That's really rude. Oh, let's snipe that bomb then. Because if you don't, then, yeah, okay, thanks. Wait, what? Oh, decreased damage. Jesus. I'm being pressured. They're forcing me to get under 10k cash. That's so sad. I love the cash gen you get off of this kind of thing. And obviously, the fact that we're also... Wait, we're actually on 30 health. That's a big problem. Not for this fight, but for some fights it's a big problem. Alright, you stop. Now you stop. Wait, maybe I targeted the wrong person there. I was trying to stop these guys, but I'm not sure how much that actually matters. I guess I need to stack up blind on you actually, don't I? Yeah. I need blind on this guy. Look, 40 blind instantly is very solid, I can't deny that. But I did not expect it to get as many dodges as it is. I would love a decoy or a round guard. Don't believe I have either yet. Both would be exceptionally nice. I think I'll start spreading it around a bit more here. Need more bramble. Good. And again. But yeah, we actually do have to be pretty careful with our health. Because we incredibly lack healing. And a lot of Area 3 fights are basically just you may pay X health to pass. Which can be very annoying to deal with, depending on what setup you've got. I couldn't see how much bramble he had, so I shot that orb. That was probably a misplay though, because now this guy probably escapes. Yeah. Luckily, he has above 60 blind, so shouldn't be too much of a problem, right? Yeah, good. Keep it up. 68's good enough. I am playing a gambling game and it's working, which is nice. They're giving me hope before they dash it with a sprinkle of sapper enemies. You can just tell the fights that I'm going to get. Oh, that's 15 bramble. Oh, that's nice. Sometimes you simply hit the bramble debuff. Would have loved to started off the fight with that, but oh well. And even when he does get to me, he's facing down a 72% chance of missing. Oh, that's a rip. Jesus. We actually just got like 200 cash or something in that fight. Very fun passive. Like the leaf. Yeah, it's fine. The leaf combo is actually just one of the most fun things ever. This fight's just incredibly annoying because we have to deal with so much. Oh, I see, puppet. That's why it felt like I was dodging more than I was actually dodging. Because the first time I don't dodge, I do dodge. Look, at least we're landing a lot of Spinfaction because that's definitely the only debuff that actually matters. It's kind of crazy I haven't managed to find a Crystal Catalyst or something like that because, like Crystal Catalyst and Master of Sorrow, they really boost my output by so much. And I just haven't managed to find them. I'm basically 100% sure as well that the last time I did this run, Crystal Catalyst didn't exist. So that is meant to be +1 passive, which is really good for me to high roll on. But I have to actually hit that passive, which don't think that's happening. The fight doesn't end when I kill this guy, right? Like, I still have to kill the mirror. It's very nice that we can't proc the reflect of that mirror, because 28 reflect is a pretty nasty amount. Here's the thing, if I take it, I can discard it. So I actually do want to take it. Because, the main reason I want to take it is because it's funny. It's the absolute best reason to take it, and, yeah. I may not be using it, because I don't think I will. But let's be honest. Oh, okay. Definitely not using it then. A little bit worried without that, but with that, we're in a much more solid spot. It's still exceptionally spooky though, because there's some enemies that are just absolutely nasty to deal with. And the boss that we're fighting is really, he doesn't really care about what we're trying to do whatsoever. So I may actually just have to try and finish this. And we do have a pretty damn good setup to allow interest payment to just one-shot all enemies. Oh, I see. Technically, that could be an issue. I love that the interface can't even show it properly. Not so horrible anymore. Good dodge. No, I won't shoot it. Look, it'd be really, really funny. And the only time I want to shoot it is if I will literally die that shot in the final boss. No, I guess it's not that shot. If I know I'll die in the final boss fight, because, let's be honest, I don't fancy our chances. I think this is going to be very rough for us because we can't really deal with the, minions. Like, we kind of have to either A, just burn through the boss insanely fast, which I don't think is possible, or B, I guess B, out-heal the minions, which is not possible without Cookie, or C, somehow just completely control the minions so that they don't actually matter, which, I'd be very impressed if we actually managed to do, but I feel like it's pretty reliant on what I actually find in the store. Like, if I can find Cookie, I think we stand a decent chance, well, especially with plan number B. But I feel like we may just need to smash him with a interest payment if we actually want to claim a win. The question is, do I actually want to claim a win? How much infection do you have? Do you have 0? That's neat. God, look at all this transparency. And the exploitable is also increasing their damage. It's actually crazy. If I hit this first guy with like a 1k damage shot, it's crazy how much damage the later people are going to be taking because of that. I love the way transparency works. It's extremely, extremely cool. Transparency stacking is a bit hard to do. Honestly, this is probably the best kind of way to do it. Using the refresh comp with the new effect of criticism. But yeah, it's still just a bit rough. Wow, look, complex claw. So, I'm probably just going to die to this, aren't I? We'll go out in a blaze of glory, how about that? Well, there's the bramble. It has begun. Yes. I mean, look, to be fair, we can actually get 100 blind on this boss. And this is a boss that can be blinded. Just, I'm not sure how much that's actually going to end up mattering. Okay, still no minions. Flying minions. Yeah, like 32 blind, we're not going to be hit by him basically for the rest of the game. That's cool. And it's actually so nice that the... Oh! How did it take me this long to notice? No, but apparently... all part of my plan, of course. Apparently, the safety pegulations pick was way better than I thought it was. I totally forgot that it decreases the self-damage as well. That's so good. Love that. Yeah, that means that we're going to... Well, we're just going to try and be as immune as we can to damage. But we are dropping it extraordinarily low. This is quite spooky. I really need to land some bramble on this guy. Okay, looks like he's doomed. Perfect. $40 blind. Let's keep that going. I said let's keep that going. Of course, when I say that, he gets literally 0 blind. And then proceeds to hit me? Oh my god. I need to, like, never be hit by him again, basically. 84 blind's a pretty good way to do that, especially with 100 blue. Oh, 100 illusion, actually. That's really big. Hold on. Yet again, I thought that we were going to lose. Okay, 100 blind. Perfect. 100 blind, 100 illusion. We just need to not to die to rigged bombs. So what's our healing sources? Oh, I targeted the wrong enemy. I didn't know they'd spawned in already. Ah, that's actually so painful. Man, how do I deal with this? I think I can set him off, which is good. And then I have to try and deal with the next flying sapper as well. This is very much a balancing act. Jeez, that's spooky. I still have my 100 illusion though. Do I use my 100 illusion here? Well, I have to, don't I? You have 0 bramble on you, have 35 infection. So either I try and increase his bramble, or I try and increase his infection. I think I'll try and increase his bramble. Oh man, we really had to use all of our resources this fight, didn't we? Alright, 5, and you have 0, I believe now. That's unfortunate. Yeah, good. Actually, oh my god, I can't tell how much bramble he has, but he definitely has bramble. Perfect. Oh, wait, you died? Oh, no, that's fine. I can now just claim this kill, can't I? Let's just ramp up that infection. Wow. I mean, we had to work for that final fight. But, like, damn. I didn't actually expect to win this whatsoever. Well, I picked up this. Oh, yeah, I'll finish him off with the. We don't need to see another spin infection. Oh, no, I'll kill the minions. That's it. Perfect. These minions. Oh. Well, I was going to say they won't know what hit them, but somehow I didn't get to any swords this run, which means I don't have double discard. Oh well. Yeah. So that's one of the very nice things about this kind of run is you can very easily get to 100 blind, and on some enemies that actually matters. We managed to fight an enemy where that matters for. So yeah, it meant that his massive hits of, I mean, it was above 10 damage, which is really not what we wanted to be taking with our access to. Yeah, this was our healing passive in a fight. Like we did not have any other healing in our fight, which is very very scary, but somehow worked out. Jupiter on Roundel. It's certainly not actually that good. And this run was very much an outlier, and it was pretty amazing this run. I'm still just shocked by how that Area 2 Demon fight went. I did not expect to win that. Um, the Resistance Sniper was just completely clowning on that guy. Like, somehow Slime was not the hardest boss before, because that Area 3 fight was equally as spooky, but somehow the Slime was, like, the trickiest fight. I got very close to the Slime, and it was very much, thanks to the bombs that I actually got the kill there. Safety Pegulations was really good there, though. It actually kept me alive. Didn't realize how much less damage I was taking from the rigged bombs. It's actually so good. Yeah, I feel like a lot of our passives were really bad. Like that seed overall just felt really bad. Like only 4 stores, which yeah, four's not too bad. But that was mostly because I had to take a path in area 2, which meant that I didn't get any elites, and instead I got 2 stores. Which like that's painful. That's really painful. You really don't want to be doing that, but when you're sitting there with almost 1600. Oh, sorry, I spent a lot of that. At least 1400 gold. Like, yeah, you want to go to those double stores because there are a lot of passives I could have picked up, and like Cookie would have made that final fight so much simpler. Like, I could have just tanked them, and I would have just tanked them because that's way funnier.